Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finals hall for the second final of the day. We're now underway with the senior competitions, and here we have the 8 finalists for the women's air rifle competition, which will soon start after just a few minutes. By the way, I keep saying that the only difference with this competition is that there's 24 shots, but actually all of the sighting is now 5 minutes as opposed to 8 minutes. It's just a small thing. And you won't believe how many times. It's a wonderful environment. Such an honest guy, using the word fiasco for his country a couple of years ago. Take us, I mentioned, of course, that you were the Olympic champion 17 years ago in Sydney for the 3 positions discipline. Just tell us what you remember about that particular time, that event, how it felt when you won that gold medal at the Olympics. What are your memories surrounding that particular time?
Well, maybe this story would be an educational story if I explain that I won my first Olympic medal in 5th attempt. So Sydney was my 5th Olympic participation, and I really had a strong wish to win such a medal, and it happened. If you really do your work proper, if you really work hard, if you believe, then your dreams come true.
And is that, I mean, we've got so many talented young shooters. As you can see, in the last couple of days, we've had the junior competitions in rifle and pistol. And is that what you would say to the juniors who are getting into the sport, working so hard, just never give up?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, listen, it's really good to speak to you. I'm really glad that you gave us all a few words, and thank you for hosting a wonderful European Championship.
Thank you for inviting me, and I wish all the best to the ladies who are here on the line. I have my secret favorite. I won't tell you who is it.
Please don't. Please don't. Hvala lipa, Mr. Raymond Debevec. He can tell you in private if you ask him, not in the range.
Thirty seconds. Stop, unload, athletes may position but turn heads and faces towards spectators.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hotel Habakkuk in Maribor for the 2017 European Airgun Championships. My name is Shaq and this is the final. My name is Shaq and it's an honor to host the final for the women's air rifle. Let's introduce you to the 8 amazing ladies on the range. On firing point A, representing Austria. She placed 10th at last year's ISSF World Cup in Baku and makes her debut in the final 8, Franziska Pier. On firing point B, representing Croatia, she won Olympic bronze in Beijing and became the European champion a year later in Prague, Snezhana Sneki Pejčić. On firing point C, representing the Russian Federation, she finished 7th at the 2016 World Cup in Baku, Yulia Karimova. On firing point D, representing Germany, she placed 9th at the 2014 ISSF World Championships in Granada and makes her finals debut, Lisa Müller. On firing point E, representing the Czech Republic, she's won 2 junior medals at the European Championships and placed 7th at the European Games in Baku, Nikola Matsurova. On firing point F, representing the Russian Federation, in 2016 she won 3 junior gold medals, including becoming the junior European champion, but this is her first final as a senior, Anastasia Galashina. On firing point G, representing Denmark, she placed 4th 2 years ago at the European Championships in Moscow, Stina Nilsson. And on firing point H, representing the Russian Federation, the world number 5 placed 5th at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Daria Vidovina. Ladies and gentlemen, the jury member in charge of this finals is Ms. Biserka Verbek from Croatia. And the chief range officer for the final is Mr. Robert Fanenchak from Slovenia. Ladies and gentlemen, please support your athletes, make lots of noise during the final, and enjoy the competition.
Take your positions.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know you're very keen on selfies. Just make sure that when you take your photos, post those beautiful things on social media and use the hashtag ECH2017, and you can see all of the photos that the athletes and the teams and everyone is sharing around this championship. And we've got a really good presence on social media, so you can help by using the hashtag ECH2017. So we'll shortly start the competition, and with these 2017 new rules, we'll begin with 2 series of 5 shots, and each of those series will be fired within 250 seconds. That is 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And the first elimination now takes place after the 12th total shot in the competition.
For the first competition series, load. Start. Stop.
What a strong start to the competition. The top three athletes all hit over 52 in that first series. The leader is Karimova, Russia, with 52.4. The individual highest shot was a 10.8. That was shot by four of the athletes, Vidovina, Bejic, Galashina, and Karimova. And that was a very good recovery for the Austrian peer as well. She began the competition with a 9.9, but then her next four shots were 10.5 and above, so she's in third position. This will be the second series of 5 shots.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
Well, there's a little bit of a change at the top of the scoreboard. It's now the Croatian Bejic who's leading the final by a 1.3 margin. For the second series in a row, she scored 52.3. All of her shots landed in the 10 ring, but 4 of them were 10.5 or higher. And the young Russian Galishina, she moves into second position, joint second, with her teammate Garimova. And there are 3 athletes now, Nielsen, Pir and Vidovina, in joint 4th position. Incredibly tight down the scoreboard. This is going to be the single shot. It's the 11th single shot in the competition.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Some strong shots posted on the board by Galashina and Nielsen with a 10.6 and 10.5 respectively. It means that the Danish shooter moves into 3rd position for the first time in the competition. Bejic still leading by 0.9. We're now on the verge of the first elimination, and at Matsurova of the Czech Republic, she needs to overturn a 1.5 to stay in the final here.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
It was a great shot, but not quite enough, taking 8th place in the competition, representing the Czech Republic, Nikola Matsurova. Lisa Müller of Germany posted the highest individual score there. That was a 10.7, and she's currently in 5th place. Galashina and Nielsen are now in joint 2nd place, 1 even point behind the leader, Bejic. The next shot is the 13th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, that was a really good shot for Franziska de Peer, a 10.6, and she needed that because she's currently in 7th place, only 0.1 between her and 6th position, but there was a 10.9, the first of the competition, posted by Bejic, the leader, and she increases her lead. She increases her lead to 1.6 now. Now the next shot does decide 7th place, and Pir of Austria, she needs to overturn just 0.1 to stay in the final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next elimination taking 7th place in the final, representing Russia, Yulia Karimova. Well, this is great shooting from the German Lisa Müller. She now moves into her highest position of the final so far, joint second with the Dane Nielsen. Galashina falls down to 4th, and Pejic leading by 1.7. This is going to be the 15th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Stina Nielsen of Denmark falls down to joint 4th place with Galashina of Russia now. They were the only two athletes there to hit the 9 ring, and it's Vidovina of Russia who moves into one of the medal positions. The next shot decides 6th position, and once again it's Peer who needs to overturn just 0.1. That's the difference between her and Galashina and Nielsen.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking 6th place in the final, representing Austria, Franziska Peer. Well, that is Franziska's first appearance in the final 8 of an air rifle competition, and so it represents her best ever finish. So congratulations and very well done. Pejic, the leader of the competition, has now broken the 2-point barrier. She's leading over Vidovina by 2.1 now. This is going to be the 17th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, that was a brilliant shot from Nielsen of Denmark, a 10.7, but a 9.4 for Lisa Müller means those two athletes swap positions. So it's now Nielsen who's in 3rd position and Müller who's in 5th. Now the next shot does decide 5th position, and it's a 0.6 difference between Müller and Galashina.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Taking 5th place in the competition, representing Germany, Lisa Müller. Well, once again, that was Lisa's first appearance in the final 8 of an air rifle competition. So again, it represents her best ever career finish. So congratulations, very well done. Vidovina hit the 9 ring with that last shot, so she falls into 4th place, and Galashina with a 10.8 now moves into the bronze medal position. Pejčić, biggest lead so far, 2.4. Nilsson in 2nd place. This is the 19th shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Brilliant shot from Nilsson. She holds on to 2nd place with a 10.7 there. She's 1.9 behind the leader now. Vidovina also shot very strongly. So once again, Vidovina and Galashina swap places, and it's Vidovina who's currently occupying the bronze medal position. The next shot decides 4th place, and Galashina needs to overturn just 0.1 to guarantee herself a medal here.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking 4th place in the competition, representing Russia, Anastasia Galashina. Well, in 2016, Anastasia was a junior and she won gold in all 3 competitions that she participated in. This is her first ever senior final, her first ever, and she's finished 4th. So this 20-year-old has a very, very bright future ahead of her. Well, Pejčić, their leader, she's still leading, but she hit a 9 for the first time in the competition, although her lead is still a 1.4 over Nilsson in 2nd place. Very, very tight between 2nd and 3rd at the moment. This is the 21st shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Very solid scores across the board there. Pejčić increases the lead very slightly to a 1.6 now, but Nilsson holds on to 2nd after shooting a 10.3. The next shot decides bronze medal, and Vidovina is 0.4 off the silver medal position here.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medalist for Russia, Daria Vidovina. Well, that's her first ever medal in air rifle, so congratulations to Daria, and very well done. It's been an excellent year for her. She finished 5th at the Olympic Games as well. Well, the two remaining athletes are Pejčić from Croatia and Nilsson of Denmark. Pejčić leads by 1.6, and this is going to be the penultimate shot in the competition.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Pejčić hit the 9 ring for the second time in the competition, but she does still lead by 1.1. Well, this is a comeback for both of these girls because Nilsson makes a return to the finals after 3 years away. She's guaranteed to better her 4th place finish from Moscow 3 years ago, and Pejčić finished 7th in this final last year. So she's could be on the verge of a gold here. This is the final shot in the competition.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop. Unload. Results are final.
The gold medalist and new European champion for Croatia, Snježana Sneki Pejčić. Let's get them all together for a little parade for the cameras. The silver medalist for Denmark, Stina Nilsson. And once again, the bronze medalist for Russia, Daria Vidovina. Well, congratulations to these girls on a great final and all of the participants of the final. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please stay where you are. The victory ceremony will take place within 5 minutes. We'll be very quick to rearrange the finals hall. We'll put the podium in place, and I'm sure that the athletes would appreciate you watching them receive their medals. So the victory ceremony within 5 minutes. Stay where you are. Hvala. gonna say. Don't know. You can have an interview with the gold medalist as well. So we're going to do it in English. So, Mr. Alexander Ratner, Secretary General of the European Shooting Confederation, welcome. How have you found the European Championship so far in Maribor?
Well, I think wonderful competitions, very well organized. A lot of countries, 46 countries participating, many athletes, a lot of young athletes. This championship is opening the new Olympic cycle, so it gives them a chance to make first steps to the Olympic podium, and a lot of experienced athletes, Olympic champions. One of them won the gold medal today. So I think everything is perfect, really perfect.
There's really been encouragement from the juniors, haven't there? There's a lot of juniors participating, and they've had some great performances as well.
For sure, the first part of the championship was dedicated to the junior competitions. We have seen many talented athletes from many countries. We have, you know, some new formats of the competitions, not only individual, but the mixed team, one man, one woman. We tested here the new format of the team competitions with real competitions, not like just scoring calculation of individual results. And it seems to me participation of so many talented young athletes shows the growing popularity of the shooting sport in Europe.
And how do you think we are looking at the team events now in the next Olympic cycle? Because these are being introduced as a new format, but the spectators seem to be enjoying them.
Well, you know, the European Shooting Confederation first introduced or tested the mixed team competitions some years ago, the European Championships. Then they were part of the European Games in Baku in 2015. They became part of the official program of the European Championship last year in Győr. And we can see that they have been recommended by the ISSF to the IOC to become part of the Olympic program for 2020. It means that this format of one man, one woman, gender equality that is so popular now thanks to the Agenda 2020, well, is well received in the shooting community. People enjoy it, and perhaps we have to improve something, to find some new details to the format, perhaps a better national identity of the shooters, so that people understand that they're really a team of two and not one and one. But of course, it's a very good format. Today, representative of the IOC will come to watch the mixed team events that will take place tomorrow. So I'm nearly sure that in Tokyo 2020 we'll see a lot of teams from all the continents taking part in this new format of competitions.
Well, thank you for your time, and thank you for hosting a wonderful championship, and well, best of luck for the future. We'll see you again.
Thank you very much, and I hope everybody will watch the competitions tomorrow. They will be even more exciting than today.